1. India will not be represented by its Prime Minister at UNAM Summit. GS Paper 2, Bilateral, Regional and Global Groupings and Agreements Involving India and Affecting India's Interests. What is the context about? The 17th Summit of the Non-Aligned Movement, NAM, will be held between September the 13th to the 18th in Margarita, Venezuela. Heads of government of 120 member states will descend on this island, which sits at the edge of the Caribbean Sea. Indeed, India will not be represented by its head of government, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, but by its Vice President. This is a clear indication that NAM now is an irrelevant, so much so that India's head of government no longer feels the need to attend its meetings. Is India's foreign policy shifting from non-alignment to multi-alignment? India in the 21st century is a regional powerhouse and it shares interests in many strategically important world arenas from the Straits of Hormuz to the Straits of Malacca. The concerns like nuclear proliferation, terrorism and organized crime has led to shifting to more active defense coordination with other countries and concluding defense partnerships. India's growing needs for infrastructure and energy requirements, and need for upgradation of India's defense technology to protect border from hostile neighbors are the main reasons why India's foreign policy is changing. India changed foreign policy is reflected as follows. Signing of LMOA agreement between India and US. Indo-USA Partnership on High Technology under Defense Technology and Trade Agreement. India-Vietnam elevate relationship to comprehensive strategic partnership. India wants to build relations with states like Vietnam that can act as pressure points against China. India is significantly deepening defense and security engagement with the Southeast Asian nation to advance our common interests. Indian-Russia nuclear, space, energy, and defense cooperation. Indo-Japan nuclear, defense, technology and foreign policy collaboration. Non-aligned movement and India. The non-aligned movement, NAM, is a group of states which are not formally aligned with or against any major power bloc. As of 2012, the movement has 120 members. The organization was founded in Belgrade in 1961. Non-alignment had its origins in India's colonial experience and the non-violent Indian independence struggle, which left India determined to be the master of its fate in an international system dominated politically by Cold War alliances and economically by Western capitalism and Soviet communism. Jawaharlal Nehru's concept of non-alignment brought India considerable international prestige among newly independent states that shared India's concerns about the military confrontation between the superpowers and the influence of the former colonial powers. New Delhi used non-alignment to establish a significant role for itself as a leader of the newly independent world in such multilateral organizations as the United Nations, UN, and the non-aligned movement. Benefits for India in shifting its foreign policy. Boost to India's growth, attracting FDI, boost to India's Make in India initiative. Creation of employment opportunities and tapping India's huge demographic dividend. Infrastructure boost, recent Indo-Japan agreement on high-speed train. India's strategic interests in Indian Ocean region and maritime security. India's bid for permanent membership in UNSC will be strengthened.